Hello everyone, this is the Problem of the Week solution video for the problem Trik. As usual, I'll read through the problem description and then we'll review an example solution. So here's the problem description. Jealous of Mirko's position as head of the village, Borko stormed into his tent and tried to demonstrate Mirko's incompetence for leadership with a trick. Borko puts 3 opaque cups onto the table next to each other, opening face down, and a small ball under the leftmost cup. He then swaps 2 cups in one of 3 possible ways a number of times. Mirko has to tell which cup the ball ends up under. This image depicts which swaps correspond to what letters. The letter A swaps the left and middle cup, the letter B swaps the middle and right cup, and the letter C swaps the left and right cup. Wise Mirko grins with his arms crossed while Borko struggles to move the cups faster and faster. What Borko does not know is that programmers in the back are recording all of his moves and will use a simple program to determine where the ball is. Write that program. As for our input, we should anticipate the first and only line, which contains a non-empty string of at most 50 characters, which will be Borko's moves. Each of the characters is A, B, or C, and without the quote marks. Our expected output is that we should give the index of the cup under which the ball is. We should return 1 if it is under the left cup, 2 if it's under the middle cup, or 3 if it's under the right cup. Okay, so it seems that all we have to do is to keep track of where the ball is. Since each of the letters just corresponds to swaps, it should be pretty simple to just construct an array to keep track of where the ball is and to simulate all the swaps in the program. Let's move over to our example code. Alright, the first thing that we do here is to construct a list of just 1, 0, and 0 and populate, and the 1 here is populating it with a ball in the leftmost slot, just like the problem description said. Then on line 3 we collect our input and just save it to a variable for now. The loop that starts in line 6 iterates through every single letter in our input. The next thing it does is it matches it to each of the possible letters. So as you can see here in lines 7, 9, and 11, that's our conditions for determining if it's A, B, or C. The syntax you see in lines 8, 10, and 12 swap 2 elements accordingly. If it's A, then we flip the left and middle cup. If it's B, then we flip the middle and right cup. And if it's not A or B, which means it's C, then we swap the left and right cups. After this is all done, all we have to do is define where the ball is in the array. We can use the list.index method to evaluate this. It's a Python built-in function that gives you the index of the parameter that you give it. Since lists are 0 index, we have to add 1 to this number. All we have to do now is just print it out, and that'll be it for the program. Let's try out the sample test conditions. AB should return 3. So that's 3. And our next and last test case is C, B, A, B, C, A, C, C, C. That should return 1, and it does return 1. Awesome, so our code is working as expected. That'll be it for this solution video. Thank you.